I am Ashley. I am a victim of a high tech terrorist organization. Just going to kind of go over my body real quick and talk a little bit about the terrorist organization or the high tech hacker terrorist organization that is terrorizing me and still continues to do so. I have been doing a lot of videos trying to capture some of the things that they do to my body, some of the things that they do to my face, as you can see. I don't know if I've showed you some of this stuff, but I'm sure I have. The side of my face, as you can see right there, is very, very clear and vivid. I'm also going to show you some other areas of my body that they have basically been burning with the energy weapon that they're using. I would go lower, but trust me, it would be disgusting. This on this side is my birthmark. Let me move in a little bit closer. What you see here is actual puncture marks, or well, not really puncture marks, but burn marks where they have set the energy weapon, actually been basically going inside of my stomach. And it has made these permanent marks. They are not like pimples or anything like that. I really don't have that kind of skin that gets pimples, but when these high-tech terrorists burn my face a lot, or each and every time I say I don't get them, they definitely try to put them on there. Their goal is to make their victims look crazy and inconsistent, to throw us off, and more importantly, to make their crime look less like a crime and more like a mental health issue than anything. But this is an act of torture and human rights violations. Now, when I started doing my activism in 2013, these high-tech terrorists started really messing with me. The first thing that they went after, like most individuals that are involved in predatory crimes, is, the things that matter to the victim. My body really mattered to me. I'm a pescatarian. I haven't eaten meat since 2006, and I do like to run as well. My stomach, I had no scars on it except for my birthmark here. A lot of the women hackers, I guess, were kind of, being women, sadistic, crazy, psychopathic individuals. They have an energy weapon. So naturally, what they went after was my stomach. I'm going to pull this down a little bit, but I don't want to go too far. This isn't a stretch mark. This is a burn mark. They darkened this line in the center of my stomach. They also put a line here. That's not like, any type of red mark or anything like that. This is an actual burn that they made from the center of my stomach all the way up. If you see let me move that piece of hair right there. If you see the little bumps or the discoloration almost, that's from them actually radiating my stomach. Let me move over here to the side and show you this as well. This, once again, is where, and you can see this really clearly, these high-tech terrorists have been burning this area of my body. Now, if I was doing this myself, it would definitely appear a lot differently than what it does. What these high-tech terrorists are using is more than likely some type of free space laser that can switch between wavelengths or frequencies on the electromagnetic spectrums. This type of technology has long range capabilities. It acts as a laser, but it also acts as, something that emits ultrasound, or, something that can see through the body. It emits energy that can see through the body. But at the end of the day, it's still an energy weapon. You cannot grasp what this group of high-tech criminals, these hackers, whatever you want to call them, has done to me. Now, keep in mind, they have technology that gives them the ability to track me in real time wherever I go. If you think about it, if they're using some type of free space optics that can switch between different wavelengths, then it should not be unfathomable that they have a infrared device or infrared beam that tracks me. In the age of motion tracking technology like Connect or other advanced technologies, realistically, a hacker can build anything that they put their minds to, being that this is a hacker organization slash criminal organization slash sexual predatory criminal organization, understand that they are using their minds and their brains and creating innovative methods in order to carry out this crime. This isn't your average crime where they are, let me see, this is a stretch mark right here, so don't pay attention to that. This isn't your average crime where a bunch of people, and they did all of these marks on my arm, have gotten together and they're just, basically, getting together and committing crime. These people are smart. These are the men and women who, know technology, who have studied it, who have went to school for it, and more importantly, who are connected with the people in government and educational institutions and, other agencies who are responsible for policing it. If that isn't the case, know that when we're dealing with smart criminals, that they are a lot smarter than dumb criminals. They are well calculated, especially individuals that have experience in math, logic, who know about quantum physics, who know about the sciences, neuroscience, psychology, who are familiar with sociology, human behavior, who have a vast understanding and the financial resources in order to carry out a crime of this nature. As much as I want to say that, oh my gosh, this is a crime that has cost a lot of money to carry out, realistically, when I think about it and I think back to the hackers, the actual hackers that communicate remotely from thin air, I listen to them and I think about hackers and who they are. Hackers are smart people. They're very, very much into being frugal. They try to find the easiest, simplest way to get things done. That's not to say that they don't make money at what they do, but what I'm saying is they definitely know how to pool their resources together and they know how to remain discreet. They're a gang of smart people. The crime that they are committing is one that stretches and impacts individuals that are not on the internet. For instance, I have a 3-year-old great nephew. Because of my activism, because I've been reaching out, because I have been writing letters, I've been talking about the crime, this high-tech criminal organization who thinks that they are the mob, the mafia, and in some regards they are, because they are, basically retaliating against helpless people like myself and my family and others. Because they think they've taken on this persona of being the mob. What they've done, because he really loves me, is they have actually reshaped his face. How can they reshape his face? I'm sure you're wanting to know. Now, keep in mind, these high-tech criminals have some technology or some energy weapon that can switch between different frequencies on the electromagnetic spectrum. So let's use ultrasound. Ultrasound is used in cosmetic surgery in order to actually tighten the skin. Now, just imagine large amounts of ultrasound and what that could do. Or just think about radio frequency. It has the same abilities in cosmetic surgery. Over the years, what these terrorists have managed to do to myself is they have managed to reshape my face. They've reshaped my eyes at points. They've reshaped my lips. They've reshaped my cheeks. They have literally shifted my teeth. They have, done a series of things. With my great nephew, because of my activism, what they have done is they have shaped his head like a pig, right? Because of his aunt Ashley, who is talking about their crime and who refuses to back down. Now, he is 3 years old. He is a baby. Other things that, anyway, he's a child and he's never done anything to anyone. He has the potential to be and do anything that he wants to do. And for these grown adults to victimize even him, to think that they have a right to retaliate against him for anything is really, really sickening to me. But I am in a helpless state as it is, and I just have to keep fighting. Other things that these terrorists have done, I'll show you. Look pretty closely. I used to have really clear eyes. I don't have any degenerative disease or anything like that. But what they have done is they have been burning my pupils. They've also done the same thing to my niece. My niece is like 20 something years old. There's no way that her eyes and my eyes should look the same. These terrorists are burning in our eyes when we're sleeping. Now, the most upsetting thing about this crime is that I've tried to report it to the police. The police don't want to address it. I have statements where they've said, I don't know what to do, or, we got into this long conversation, but nothing was done. I've had officers say, okay, you're mentally ill. I am not mentally ill. And even if I was, I doubt that I would be able to convey, a crime of this nature in this manner. And so at this point, it leaves you to wonder, why haven't they done anything about it? I have to not only try to survive and work and stay sane and pay my bills and have a place to stay. I also have to buy the materials for my activism. I also have to, get in contact with people and let them know this is going on. I have to get a lawyer or someone to go with me each and every time I approach police, so they won't put me in prison for filing a report against them, or for filing a report against these high-tech terrorists. And so, just understand that in the midst of me trying to do all of this, I'm also being raped by a group of high-tech terrorists with a weapon that I can't even see or defend against. They're also able to transmit their sound in mid-air. So whether they're using ambient backscatter, whether they're using the laser microphone, whether they're hijacking, sound waves, or, transmitting their signal over the RF signal, it really doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm an American, and I'm saying, look, there's a crime, and I shouldn't have to die to get the crime addressed. I don't know what to do at this point, because these terrorists aren't backing down. Like, this is my body, and they have fucked up my body. I only get one body. And the sad part about it is I didn't even really get to use it. I didn't get to use it. And so now they have used it up. They have been penetrating my vagina every day for 6 years, most days, every day. They have been sodomizing me with this energy weapon. In addition to, when I go to sleep, they have some type of computer brain wireless interface that gives them the ability to fuck with my thoughts, give me dreams, do all of these things. And I just have to not die, just stay alive. I am tired of living like this. I have been living like this for so long, and it sucks being around these kind of people, where, I'm the only person physically here, but there are a group of high-tech terrorists at any given time logging on to the system that they're logging on to, verbally harassing me. Now, I'm not having any type of mental schizophrenic auditory delusions where I'm hearing things or seeing things. Understand that this is high-tech hacker crime, and it's not that unfathomable. If we don't address this type of crime now, at this point, imagine what is going to happen in the next couple of years. I love my body. I want to enjoy my life. I shouldn't be living as a prisoner in my life where I am not safe. I am the kind of person where I don't mind, doing what I need to do, but when I have to wake up and there's an energy beam in my rectum and somebody calling me a hoe from midair that I can't see, or when I can't get up and go the places I want to go because I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to ride around and these creepy terrorist people talking from thin air, yelling, talking, calling me all kind of names and all kind of stuff from thin air. And I know for a lot of people, it seems unbelievable, but understand that if you do a little bit of research on, free space optics, laser microphones, if you look on the internet and find out what infrared is capable of doing, which is motion tracking, find out a little bit more about volumetric holograms, and look in the high-tech aspect of the crime, you'll get a better understanding of the things that I'm talking about. I am trying to save my life, but I'm trying to stay sane meanwhile, because at the end of the day, nobody is really trying to help me, but I'm trying to help everybody.